Hello, it's Aki Anastasiou. I've been the chairperson at the ITWeb Security Summit, and with a sponsor like BCX, we've had fantastic speakers coming from all over the country here at the Sandton Convention Centre, coming in virtually and travelling from abroad. And really, you understand the complexity of cybersecurity and how aggressive these cyber criminals are, whether it's phishing attacks, whether it's man-in-the-middle attacks, so many different terminologies that we've learnt of, and how important it is to be prepared and have that right resilience to deal with any kind of attack an organization faces. And of course, the lack of skills has really been one of the things that's come up and reared its ugly head, that having people with the skills to deal with these security attacks is really going to be critical going forward, because what we're hearing here at the ITWeb Security Conference is that these cyber attacks are not slowing down. They're actually going up like this, and it's really scary for businesses out there.
It's been a really, really great opportunity for BCX to be a part of this journey with ITWeb. Before organizations make a massive digital leap forward, they need to bake security into the very fabric of those conversations and not have it as an afterthought. I think people are just really looking forward to getting out, interacting with colleagues once again, and learning from each other. COVID has been, I think, not only devastating from an economic perspective and the amount of lives that we've lost, but just the fact that we now have the ability to once again interact, as a community, I think is going to be very, very important for us going forward.
It's such a fast-paced world that we live in, and things change all the time, and just to keep up with what's new is like a job on its own. So it's quite a challenge for the CISOs of tomorrow. At the end of the day, we always have a human at the end of the screen, and it's about securing people, not technology.
If 80% of your budget is still going towards appliances and firewalls, then you need to modernize your approach to focus more on identity security, cloud security, and modernize your IT security spending to match today's digitization.
It's increasing day by day. Your threat vectors are increasing, your solutions are increasing. Now artificial intelligence and machine learning is also becoming part of it. So finding the right skill is also very important, and cybersecurity talent is a global challenge at the moment.
I expect to see a lot more adoption into cloud. Cloud has been around for a few years now. We are comfortable with cloud, we know what we want. So cybersecurity improvements on cloud access is important. If you look at the stats of the last 5 years, we're finding that cyber incidents and business interruptions are really the two main risks that our customers want to mitigate in their plans they have for the year.
You have to make sure that you're creating a cyber culture inside your organization, so make sure that everybody understands, whether you're somebody who's in the cyber world or not, understands what your responsibility is within the cyber world. Don't click on that email. And then to keep up and have a look at what the trends are globally and in South Africa, and make sure that you're protected.
It moves so fast, we need to be agile, we need to be flexible. There's value in working together. And one of the things I'm looking forward to the most about this event is listening to our colleagues, the different vendors, and this is a great forum to learn from the experts.
There's a high demand, a high skill gap currently still in the market. I truly believe from a vendor side that you have to simplify security, have a single vendor from end to end. That means you don't have a demand on more skill. You're rather going to take the existing resources you have. That means you actually return on investment, and your skill gap will shrink ultimately.
People are going to be challenged on the defensibility of their cyber posture and their cyber strategy on two levels. One, first of all, their intention, and secondly, how they execute against that intention. And really what's going to be important is how defensible your cybersecurity strategy is.
There's a lot of talk about automation, and automation is a good thing, but we still need people at the other end of the spear to kind of look at things from a different perspective that a machine cannot do. I think that the event itself has really, really been a great success for not just ITWeb and all the sponsors and vendors, but the people that are the consumers of the technology that's on display. So absolutely a win. We'll be back hopefully in the next one as well. So yeah, fantastic event.
Because you have to mimic the attacker. You have to take the proactive approach as opposed to the reactive approach and finding the attackers. You have to attack yourself just like the attackers and validate your controls, challenge them to make sure that they're covering everything, that they're working as intended, and with the dynamic change of environments, they keep up to date with all the recent attacks that we see out there.
If you look at the world we live in today, everybody's connected to the internet. It's not to say it's just happened recently, but it's been coming. You see what's happening when there's things like ransomware attacks, those types of things, breaches. So it should become part of the operating of the business, right? The way business looks at investing in a product or a service that they want to put out, security should be part of that.